gonna label it San Antonio trip. Is that what it's called? El Mercadito? I don't have to go right now.
I'm gonna cook you, mommy.
I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna be on YouTube. We're gonna always be able to look at it.
Around the San Antonio Riverwalk. Now, of course, a couple of rules to get started here. Number one, please make sure to remain seated at all times. So make sure to keep all hands, legs, phones, kids, and all other loose articles inside the boat. Number two is actually for the namesake of the city and for the San Antonio River. They say if you pray to him, you actually will be able to find your lost items, that he is the saint of settlers who came into the city from the 1850s onward. Now, it used to be where they have German sermons, and they would have German choirs there as well. Nowadays, though, it is just a regular church, and once a month they do have a German choir. Also on St. Joseph's Feast Day, which I believe is this week, they actually do have that full German sermon. So they brought it all here and stacked them one on top of each other, just like Lego bricks in a modular construction style. After 202 working days, the hotel was actually fully completed and is actually the world record for fastest hotel.
Mommy, I just saw that.
You will see a better view of that Hilton Palacio del Rio straight ahead of us. Now, if you actually look behind me and over my shoulder, you unfortunately chose the busiest one to stand at. The River Center is our busiest location. It's fine. Everybody knows it's all good. It's a good old time. As we continue on underneath this beautiful little stone bridge right here, you'll see a little museum opened up in 2013. Now, originally back in 1930, this was the San Antonio Public Library, all the way up until 1968. And in 1968, it became a circus and clown museum. Afterwards, it closed down in 2009. They did a complete refresh to the Briscoe Western City of San Antonio. It sits atop Marriage Island. Marriage Island is shaped like a heart because of the roots of this cypress tree, and they have over 300 wedding ceremonies a year on this very island. As you can see, they're setting up for something right now.
That's where they did it.
Don't know what it is. It's probably some sort of wedding ceremony. As we go underneath Navarro Street Bridge here, this is the shallowest section of the river at approximately 1.5 to 2 feet deep. And this was between the first and second story windows. You'll see a bunch of little faces called grotesques. They put those there to scare away all the bad business spirits. Did it work? No, not at all. 3 months after they built the building and opened it, the stock market crashed. And everything in the Great Depression started, called the Flood Channel. Now the Flood Channel is about 15 feet deep. And the reason they made all this flooding area back here was because back in 1921, there was a massive flood in the city of San Antonio. If you look to the left-hand side of the boat to this brick building right here, you'll see a nice little white line of stone right above the first story windows. That's how high the water was in 1921. Killed about 50 District Bridge. You'll see Locura, one of our newest bars here in the downtown area. A nice little small area to get a drink here all around on the roof. As we come down this little straight right here, if you look to the right-hand side of the boat, you will see the Aztec Theater. Now, the Aztec Theater opened up in 1926 and used to show black and white movies and silent pictures. Now, in the 1970s, it started losing popularity. It started getting a little dilapidated, so they completely redid the interior and redid all the chandeliers and everything inside, and now it's a beautiful space for rock concerts and Broadway and many other types of shows. They usually have a show every other day there. Up in 1901, but it was originally the L. Frank Saddlery Company. Now, Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders would come here and get their saddles for the military and for himself here in this very building. And they built the other 3 floors on top of this building. As you can see, there's a slightly different. When the St. Mary's University wanted to get bigger and bigger, they moved out a little bit north of downtown, and it immediately became a hotel just in time for the World Fair. You have it has really good rates at approximately $1,000 to $1,500 a month, so you can have this beautiful view of the river. But if you sign up now, it takes approximately 7 years on a waiting list to actually get the room itself. So if you have the time and want to get a room by like 2033 or something, you're good to go there. Now, as you look straight ahead of us, we are now reaching into the restaurant, so to say, as it is built in 2022. This is the Stargazer, built with a whole bunch of volcanic rock and one beautiful granite star in the hand. It is pointing west to look at the future. Probably the future of the Cowboys. It's probably not looking good. Haha, let's go Seahawks. Starting in April, we will open Mexico City. Mexico City is actually going to be that entire lower level there, and it's going to have all sorts of different delicious foods and beverages from all over the country of Mexico. You will also see to the left and right-hand side of the boat, we have a whole bunch of other food locations like Margaritaville, Sugar Factory, and Holy Moly, which is a brand new area that we can actually have a bar.
Pórtense bien cabronas.